Hey everybody, I'm Evan.
I'm Grayson.
And I'm Missy.
And here we are with this continuing series where we grab a couple of games off the shelf, give them another play, and decide should it stay or should it go. So today we have another 3 games. And Missy, if you want to go first.
Okay. The game we played was Sparkle Kitty. It is a simple card game where you have these cool princesses and they're trapped in a tower. So you have to play magic spells to get rid of your tower cards. You basically have to match either colors or symbols, and then you always have to say what goes together. So this would be Boo Boo Sprinkle. But
That's
if you
the spell, yeah.
Yes, but if you play Black Magic, you always have to say that card first. So it would be Pretty Boo Boo Sprinkle. And then there's rainbow cards to play and also kitty cards to play that only match color, that do various things to help you get rid of your tower cards. Very simple card game. Lots of cards in here to go through. Can play up to, quite a few players. But it's pretty cute. What do you think?
What do I think? Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't know. It's not that it's not fun.
Right.
It's not. It's maybe that it's just not a ton of a game. You know what I mean?
True.
It's just, and it's. I don't know. It's not bad for just like a silly little stupid card game where you're just saying funny
Quick and
words.
easy.
Yeah, that any age can play as long as they can read.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we need to keep it.
Yeah.
I know. I debated as well.
Yeah, I also feel like it could go mainly because, number one, we've probably aged out of it.
But
Not necessarily. It could be for any age.
it could be for
It
any
can
age.
be.
As long as you're willing to play something silly.
But I feel like it's just... We've had it in the collection. It's not really coming out to the table
It isn't.
at all.
No.
It isn't.
And I feel like it'd be okay to go.
It's more of a party game, and we don't often have, we have other games that we would rather play.
Yeah.
We have
Yeah.
tons. We have a few main party games.
So
I
we
know.
could probably go.
I guess so. It's
Yeah.
small enough. I wouldn't if we kept it. I wouldn't mind keeping it.
Right.
Yeah.
Just because it's just goofy and
yeah.
I don't know. Okay. Yeah. I guess it can go right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody else would probably enjoy it more.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh well. No more Sparkle Kitty.
No more Sparkle.
That's okay. All right. Well,
It's a Sparkle Kitty explosion.
something like that. Okay. I'm gonna. The game I'm gonna talk about is Labyrinth, which is, it is a kids game, right? But I think that anybody can play it. You have this board, and you're putting these tiles around this board, and in order to get these spell cards to escape the labyrinth here that you construct, you're moving your little wizard around and you're pushing tiles around so that every time so it's constantly shifting, so you have to get from wherever you are to wherever the card is on the board, and that's basically it, right? You're just trying to get rid of all your cards and get back to your little starting space, and then whoever wins. It's a very simple game. However, I really enjoy the logic of it, and I think it works really well for kids and adults, because sometimes you're looking at a square and you're on the other side of the board and you're like, how the heck am I going to get there? How am I going to push tiles to move these paths so that I can get to this spot? I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence with this one because it can be kind of random, right? Because sometimes you pull a treasure card and it's like, oh, I'm standing right next to this. Mm-hmm. And then that person would have an advantage in that case.
Yes. Or it's really far away.
Or sometimes you're standing right next to it but have no way to get to it.
Right, because the path is angled the wrong way or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And you just can't get to it.
And then every time your turn comes back around, somebody's moved it and farther away or whatever. I don't know. I wouldn't mind keeping this one.
Same.
Right. I wish we had a more fun-themed version.
No.
They do exist, but the other ones, they don't look as good.
No.
No, this is actually pretty good.
With the miniature wizards and everything
Yeah.
that they have, where the newer versions, or SpongeBob or whatever there is available,
Yeah.
they're not as fun looking.
No, they're there's a Pokemon one, I think, but they're just
Yeah.
standees.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's essentially the same game, right? So it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, maybe there's a more fun theme, but I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I kind of like the art on this one because it's kind of a throwback because
No, true.
I don't know.
Um,
What do you think?
Honestly, I feel like I want to keep this. We've had it for a while, and
A really long time.
yeah. So I feel like I just want to keep it a lot because of how long we've had
Like
it.
nostalgia reasons.
Yes.
Yeah, and I think it's still just fun to play because,
Yeah.
like I said, even adults have to figure out this logic
Yeah,
puzzle
it
to
can
get.
be pretty thinky.
Yeah. Yeah, it can, even though it's a kid's game. Okay, cool. Well, then let's keep Labyrinth then.
Yep.
Okay.
What do you got, Gracie?
So my game is called Armadora.
Mm-hmm.
It's an odd game. Like I kind of didn't really know about it until we got it.
Hey,
like,
we got it clearance at Barnes and Noble
like
a
a
number
while
of years ago. Yeah.
So basically, there's 4 factions.
Yep.
And you play one of these factions that are like competing for like gold on a board here.
Yep. There's like different piles of gold around the board, right?
Yep. And it's spread out randomly of how much gold is in there. And so basically there also is little like wood that you can place on your turn around the board.
Right. They call them palisades.
Yep, so that like it makes territories.
Yep.
So that with the territories, on the territories, basically if you had the most power in that territory, you
Right.
get the gold.
Right. You put down your tokens that have numbers on it. You put them
Yep.
face down.
So that no one knows.
Yep.
And you can mess with people by like blocking off the areas,
like cutting off.
with the palisades. And there's like factions that can mess with people, like goblins. Like you just get an extra palisade to place on your turn. Elves, you can shoot an arrow, which like
They're very minor, like
yes.
faction powers.
They're
Very minor.
they're negative. It's -1. The wizards can actually look at one of them 2 times, and what did the goblins do again? I completely forgot.
Yeah, I think they have an extra.
I think
something,
they
I
have
don't
an
It's not that big a deal.
I think they have an extra reinforcement
Sure.
because you can reinforce to help. But yeah, it's really fun. It can be pretty evil at some
Well, yeah,
times.
right.
If you like you want to block it off, or like you want to like shoot an arrow if you're the elves and stuff like that. So what do you guys think of this game?
Well, I want to know what you think of this game.
Well, what I think is that it's pretty fun. It can be pretty mean, but it can also be thinking of what did they just place down? Will they beat me?
Right.
Do I reinforce this
Yeah.
to get the gold?
Sure.
I would say honestly, I'm on the fence with this one too. It's fun. It can be
It is.
pretty quick. It's like a mid-timed game.
Yeah, I don't think it takes very long at all
No.
to play.
But I feel like it could go, but I'd like to have it stay 2. So
Okay. Okay, I don't know. What do you think?
Well,
You've only played it the one
yes,
time.
I've only played it the one
Yeah.
time. I did absolutely terrible at it.
Well, it was your first
playing
play.
against seasoned experts.
Yeah,
like
because we
y'all.
played it.
Yeah.
We normally only play it 2-player.
yeah, it's better to have it 2-player.
It's probably better 2-player.
because you get more of the little tokens.
Yeah,
You, you get more tokens.
Yeah, I seemingly did everything wrong and basically got blocked off into nothing areas to
Yeah,
get no
well.
points.
Yeah, one time I literally blocked her off from the 7 spot, and like she put her 4 there, and her 4 was actually going to a 4 spot instead of the 7
know it was a
spot.
4.
I thought so.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, it's interesting. I don't know if we have to keep it or not. It does have a really warpy board that's kind of
Yeah,
annoying.
the component quality is not great.
I mean, it's okay.
They're like
It's-
blurry
it's-
chits with
it's
pictures on them. But all you just need is the number and the
kind of minor.
and the
Very
gold
true.
and the, you know what I mean. It's not.
Kind
It's
of
not that big a deal.
It's kind of minor.
What do you think of it?
I like it though. I like it more at 2 players than I do at
3.
probably 3, and we've never played it at 4
No.
because then it's more of a head-to-head. Like you know,
Yep.
I'm gonna get this one, then I'm gonna block you from really. I don't know.
It's really up to
don't
you.
know.
'Cause
Yeah, I could go either way as well. I mean,
Same.
it was an interesting game. I could possibly do better at it next time. But do we have to have it? No. But
it would be fun to play it again.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm going to lean towards keeping it then.
okay.
Because
Yeah.
especially if it's a 2-player game, I can play it with either one of the kids. You know what I mean? And it's competitive because all you're doing is
Yeah.
placing down barricades or, placing down a power chit, and you know what you're doing. It's super easy.
It is simple too.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think we should keep it.
Yeah, it's fun.
Give it another try for myself. That's all I'll do.
Okay. Yeah. Right. Well.
Okay.
Yeah.
See if I can win or
Maybe.
not come
Maybe
in
not.
dead last.
Okay.
So yeah, those are our 3 games. We are getting rid of Sparkle Kitty. We're keeping Labyrinth and Armadora, and so both of these games are really. All 3 of these games are really fun.
Yeah.
But some of them just don't. Like some of them just don't get to the table.
Yeah.
much.
That's the way it goes.
Yeah,
Okay.
but
All right. Well, thanks for watching.
we'll see you next time.
With 3 more games.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. See ya.
Bye.